And the cards are always shifting, guys. And, obviously it updates you, like, offers change, credit cards change. Some cards get nerfed, some cards get boosted.
Rewards change as well.
Yeah, so it's always changing. So, we're going to try to do our best to, like, obviously keep you guys up to date. But I think today's a very important episode because the last episode we did, we talked about, getting your credit started, or if you have low to no credit, kind of getting your feet in the door. Once you got your foot in the door, right, then you can start taking advantage of the actual benefits that come with credit cards, which one of the big ones is cashback. And I think, honestly speaking, I think cashback credit cards are the most important credit cards because cashback credit cards actually give you money back versus getting, rewards or flyer miles, whatever. Not everyone travels. Not everyone has certain, perks that they like to get, but everyone can benefit from getting cash back. And I think in general, if you're going to go ahead and have run a credit card stack, I think you need to have a good cashback credit card in your repertoire. It's like a non-negotiable. If you're going to have one credit card, it's got to be at least a cashback credit card. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, so cashback credit cards, man, honestly speaking, this is one of the best parts because you're going to spend cash anyway for gas, for food. So getting money back for what you're spending money anyway helps because you're getting money back regardless. So I think getting the cashback credit cards, you're going to spend money anyway, and you get it back. Now, here's the thing though. You got to pay out your credit card every month because you can spend the money on your credit card, max it out, and I'll pay it off. You may get points, but then what's the point of having that credit card with all that debt? So pay it off every month in full and then use it again. But the good part is you're spending the money anyway, might as well get points for it and get it back with cash.
Now, you guys are probably wondering, Myron, what the fuck is a cashback credit card? So, guys, a cashback credit card is a credit card basically that where every time you spend money, you get a percentage back, right? So, what I always tell you guys is you want to have a credit card that gets you at least 2% cash back. So, for every $100 you spend, you get $2 back. Now, I know you guys are probably like, what the hell? $2 back? That's nothing. But over time, that adds up, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. Yeah. It adds up, especially if you're using that cashback credit card to make like big purchases on things for your business or you're making purchases that you otherwise would have made anyway. This is why I tell you guys, if you're paying for things with a debit card or cash, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. And that's brokey behavior. Brokies, bro, you know what I know? The number one way I can tell someone's poor? I'm at the fucking grocery store or 7-Eleven or something like that, and I see that dumbass nigga put in his PIN. I know he's an idiot. Stupid. Okay? Just swipe and leave, all right? Or Apple Pay. But if you're over here, like, literally fucking putting in your PIN number into the fucking thing, you're a retard. Because that means that I know that you're using your debit card or cash to purchase something. That should never be happening. You should be using a credit card for literally every single purchase you make, guys, okay? Like, I literally fight to use my credit card in some cases. They're like, oh, yeah, we only accept this. I'm like, yo, can I PayPal? Yo, can I do this? Because I know that using a credit card, number one, you get the protection. Number two, you get the benefit. And number three, you don't have to worry about, putting your debit card into these readers that a lot of times steals your information. And the banks are not going to be as nice about helping you get your money back when you get scammed. Guys, scamming is one of the fastest growing crimes in America nowadays. You want to really go ahead and put your debit card into something where these scammers might have some data there or someone might have your information. Like, bro, it's not worth it, man. Just use a credit card because credit cards, even the shittiest ones, have consumer protection laws in place or consumer protection policies. So, like, I don't know why anyone uses a debit card or cash. Like, if you're buying things in cash, I've been screaming about this since 2020. You're literally a retard and you deserve to be made fun of.
I remember recently I had an issue, about this, where my debit card was taken advantage of, basically, and I got access to my account. Now, mind you, if you used my credit card back then, I would have been scot-free, and they would have basically said, you know what, here, take away the charges, you're good to go. But with my debit card, I had no choice but to use it because they didn't accept credit cards. They took that information, took money from my account, which is insane, by the way. Luckily, I got everything back from Wells Fargo. Shout out to them. But if you use my credit card, it would have been fine, no issues, good to go. But it took 30 days to get my money back. Fucking crazy, bro. 30 days.
Yeah. And the thing is, when it's with like your bank account, you might need that money.
Yeah.
So that makes it even worse. At least with a credit card, like you could dispute it. It might take 30 days, 60 days. But here's the thing. They hold that money like in abeyance where you don't have to pay it. Does that so like let's say there's someone charges your card for $1,000 that you didn't charge. You call them up. Hey, it wasn't me, etc. They're going to probably open up a fraud claim, investigate it, whatever, but you're not on the hook for the $1,000 until it clears, okay, until they conclude their investigation where they figure out it was fraud or you're committing fraud. Which, guys, don't do that. You'll get in trouble, get blacklisted. Don't be like one of these niggas that be doing chargebacks all the time, doing some nigga shit, bro. Don't be an idiot. But if you're actually putting real fraud claims in there, right, as you should be, 99% of the time you're gonna get your money back, and you won't have to pay that balance as you're waiting for them to conduct their investigation. And that's another good thing with using a credit card. You get that added layer of protection. So you get benefit, you get protection, and I mean, it's just a no-brainer, guys.
You're spending the money anyway.
You're spending the money anyway, and you get a benefit from it. You get no benefit from paying in cash, unless you're a fucking drug dealer and you're trying to be anonymous, and you get no benefit from paying with your debit card at all. So, guys, and you also improve your credit. So you get protection, you get benefits, and you're improving your credit while doing it. It's a no-brainer. For all you guys that are watching right now, if you don't have a credit card, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, okay? You need to get a credit card. I know what you guys are probably saying. Well, Myron, hold on one sec, bro. What about, Dave Ramsey tells me all the time that, debt is bad and, having a credit card is evil, blah, blah. Look, if you're watching Fresh and Fit, you're already a higher IQ individual and you have some critical thinking skills, okay? If you're watching us. I'm going to assume that you have some semblance of a little bit of responsibility, a little bit more responsibility than the average fucking retard that's watching Streamer University, right? So what I want you guys to realize, okay,
What the hell?
is that you just don't spend more than you make. It's very simple, guys. All debt and financial literacy comes down to don't spend more than you make. How do you do this? Well, number one, you don't buy stupid-ass luxury items. Number two, you don't eat out often at luxury restaurants, right? You keep your food price cheap, okay? You are not buying luxury clothes. You're not doing all this dumb nigga shit. And Fresh can tell you guys why it's a waste of money.
Yes.
As someone that participated in that culture and that behavior.
As a nigga connoisseur, I've been there a few times. Luxury items, restaurants, and occasional luxury yachts. Now, let me tell you this, guys. Credit cards are great, but they're also bad, too, as well, as Dave has probably told you. Now, here's the good part. When you evolve watching our content, watching for years, our Money Monday episodes, you start to realize a pattern here. There's people that have credit cards that are massive amounts of debt. But then the others that have credit cards are buying real estate, getting deals done, getting best rates because they're responsible with the money. Now, as a nigga, I've been there. I've done that. Trust me. It's fun, but bad fun. Because at one point, I had literally, I kid you not, guys, $30K in credit card debt. $30K. Now, that's because I was spending money that I had, of course, but what happened was that, I was doing too much. Living the lifestyle, and me being transparent here, I was being a nigga. So, I decided to be a white man. Hey, be smart about my money, and hold it down, and pay it off slowly but surely. And guys, within 2 months, it was paid off. But again, the nigga mindset is bad. Get rid of it, stay white, and stay right. Let's go.
Yeah, so
Let's go, baby.
no, but guys, I'm not kidding around. If you just simply don't spend more than you make and use credit cards for everything that you buy, you're going to be in really good position because what you're doing is you're buying things you're going to buy anyway. You're getting benefits. You're getting free money and you're getting the benefits of improving your credit score while simultaneously getting free benefits, whether it's points, cash, whatever it is, depending on, in this case, it's going to be cash because we're going to tell you guys about cashback credit cards. And you're getting that extra consumer protection, man. So again, I'm spending the beginning part of this because I know a lot of you guys have credit card fear because a lot of financial gurus will tell you guys, oh, stay away from credit cards. They're bad for you, man. They're going to make you poor. Debt is bad, blah, blah, which is, you're right. They are right in the regards where consumer debt is bad. However, you need to improve your credit score to a degree. Why? Because when you improve your credit score, then you're going to be in a better position to do what? Get the good debt. What is that good debt? That's real estate, motherfuckers. So unless you want to be paying 10% on interest rates or not get approved for a loan when you apply to buy a home or your first investment property, you're going to have to bring your credit score to an acceptable level. That's going to need to be about a 760, if not better, okay? So that you can get the best rates. Otherwise, you're going to get absolutely fucking jerked around when they hit you with a higher interest rate because your credit score sucks, guys. So it's not just about building credit so you can get some points or fly around and, meet bitches. No, it's about getting a good, building up your credit, getting a good credit score, then you're working your way up so that you can go ahead and procure your first fucking real estate property, okay? So you can go ahead and start to build actual wealth. And this is what they don't want you guys to know because if you understand debt properly and you understand how to manage your money properly, what's going to happen is you are going to go ahead and be able to create what I call the well of wealth, right? So what I mean by this well of wealth is your goal is to do this. Your goal is to work, make money, earn income, right? From that earned income, you're going to take a portion of it, as much of it as you can, by the way, that you can afford to, and you're going to invest it into an asset class that pays you back, okay? Now, you do this for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you might get your first property. Once you get that first property, that property is going to be paying you to own it, okay? Because you're going to be leveraging it where you're using a bank to get a portion of it paid off. You put in a small portion, then you got a tenant in there paying for it, right? When a tenant pays for it, you build up and save that money as well, just like you did before. Now you got added income, you got your earned income, and you're going to go ahead and you do that again. Then you're going to do it again, and you're going to do it again, you're going to do it again. And what's going to happen is you're going to be having money coming in consistently from the real estate properties, okay? That is how you build wealth. Not just from your net worth, but you're also getting passive income coming in, right? Then you could go ahead and buy the nigga shit with the passive income. But if you're really smart, you'll go ahead and take that passive income and add it to your earned income, and then you could buy more assets that give you even more passive income. And this is how the fucking regular people become rich, guys. This is the secret. But for you to be able to do this, you need to be able to manage debt properly, okay? That means eliminating consumer debt to the best of your ability while simultaneously getting good debt, aka real estate debt, that your fucking tenant is paying off for you, okay? That is the secret that no one wants to fucking tell you guys because, you know, they're like, oh, well, you know, I could buy my course and I'll teach you. No, man, we're just telling you guys this shit for free. But it starts with you having credit card diligence, guys, okay? That's how it starts. Once you figure out how to master the credit card, get your credit score up, then you can start getting into the real estate game. Once you get into the real estate game, now we're fucking talking. Now we're talking about you building wealth. Now we're talking about you being able to get residual income. Now that's you being able to tell your employer or tell other people, like in my case, telling them boys, fuck you, okay? Shalom that, motherfucker. I can say what I want to say because I don't have to worry about anything because I got my real estate that's taking care of me, right? So I want you guys to be in that position. Maybe not necessarily saying fuck the temple, but you guys get what I'm saying here. I want you guys to be able to have the freedom to do what you want to do, whether it's you flipping off your boss, you flipping off your coworkers, whatever it is, having a hold on financial clarity and understanding how debt works and leveraging it to your fucking benefit, aka flipping the usury back on them, then you could go ahead and get the W. So let's talk about this, these cashback credit cards, right? Do you have anything you want to add before everybody in here is nervous? No.
I'm not nervous. I thought that was you not? You sure you not?
Listen, man.
It's a comedy
You said a lot, bro. You said a lot.
It's a comedy skit, by the way.
Thank God for YouTube.
We're comedians.
Go ahead, hit the button then.
Yeah.
No, not that button.
Oh, yeah.
Don't y'all have like some for this? No,
Yeah.
not that one.
She belongs to the streets.
The fuck, Mo?
This nigga,
These niggas are failing behind the scenes,
this nigga
man.
burned out. Okay. What's the first card, man?
The Wells Fargo.
Did you guys
Active cash
have a
card.
this is a comedy skip button?
Yeah, it's on the after hours setup.
Oh, after hours.
Oh, it's not in the regular one?
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't,
Oh.
we didn't think that you was gonna.
All right.
Never mind.
All right, so real quick here. So before we show them the first card here, the reason why I want you guys to all have at least a cashback credit card is because, like I said before, with a cashback credit card, you're going to at least get money back, and you can use that. And again, for every $100, you know, you get maybe 2%, whatever. You guys say, oh, that's nothing. Guys, it adds up over time. We're talking about over a year or a couple of years, you can get like $1,000, if not more. And that's free money on money you would have spent anyway. Okay? So I think it's a big W. And I think if you're going to have a credit card, right, and you want to benefit, at least make it a cashback credit card. Some of y'all don't travel. Some of y'all don't care about, you know, getting points for your Marriott. Some of you guys don't care about getting flyer miles. Some of you guys don't care about getting, you know, credits to see a movie or some other shit like that. Fine, no problem. At least get a cashback credit card, okay? Every single one of you in here should have, at bare minimum, a cashback credit card. Now, what are the parameters for a good cashback credit card? 2%, if not more, okay? I don't want to hear none of you motherfuckers in here talk about, oh yeah, I got this cashback credit card, and it's 1%. What the fuck are you doing? Are you stupid? It's 2025. We don't accept anything below 2%, all right? 2% bare minimum flat on everything, all right? 2%. The only way it's acceptable to get a 1.5 or a 1% cash back is if like it's giving you some crazy number on some other category that you spend on all the time. And you better spend on it all the time. I'm talking you're a fucking truck driver and you're buying gas all the time or some shit like that. You got a one credit card that gives you 1% cash back on all purchases, but it's giving you like 5% on gas. Fine. In that case, I can accept that. But in general, all of you should have a general 2% cash back card that you're swiping on fucking everything as your foundation. Okay, that is the starter pack. 2% cash back. You understand? I gotta yell at you niggas so you understand what the fuck I'm talking about. 2% bare fucking minimum. I don't even want you guys getting a specialty card that gives you 5% at the fucking snack store because you're a fat piece of shit. You need to get 2% first. Okay? Once you got the 2%, then we can work on the other cards, which don't worry, I'm going to show you guys a couple grocery cards and shit like that for y'all niggas as well that want to go ahead and shop at Sam's Club or Walmart, any of that other shit. But we need to establish the 2% first, okay?